welcome back to the podcast, The Industry. As you can see, it's a little different today. So I will be hosting, a little different for us. So as you know, I'm Sydney, the second best bartender in DFW. And of course, I have my co-host today is Chris.
What up? What up? What it do? How y'all doing?
This is so different. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I feel good about it. Thank you. How you feel about it?
I'm nervous as heck. But
Don't be.
I know. It's just like we're talking like friends, like normal.
Yeah.
There's something about like me
The
being in
spotlight's
charge.
on you.
Yes. I'm like, ew. That's why I leave it all to you. But
You got this.
yeah. So I'm glad to hear you're good though.
Yeah, I'm good.
So I did prepare a little bit.
Okay.
I brought it back old school with the paper and pen,
Okay.
So I was in bed and I'm just thinking of like, topics we can talk about as usual.
Okay, watching Family Guy.
Yeah, as I do. And, I know we always talk about like pet peeves as like customers, like what we hate that the customers do.
Mm-hmm.
What do you hate that other bartenders or other like staff around you?
Okay, man, good topic. I can't stand is that like when they don't get you set up or for instance, when we used to work, that one person used to walk away from the bar and you be making their money and they come back and they be gone and you get busy. They be gone for like 20 or 30 minutes and then they come back behind the bar. You good? Then they work for like 10 minutes, then leave again.
Right.
I'm not here just to
make
your money. Like we here to make money together.
Exactly.
And you keep walking away.
Right.
Man, that irritates. That's a pet peeve of mine. That's a huge pet peeve.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think for me, on the server side is when you're on service well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we talked about this on a previous episode, but when you're on service well and the servers are just like staring you dead in your face while you're in the weeds making 10 tickets, and it's just like, what? Go do something. Go roll a silverware or two.
Yeah.
And by the time you do that and come back, your drink will be ready. You staring in my face is not going to make me do it faster.
Oh,
so that's
yeah, for
definitely,
sure.
That's my, like, one of my number ones. And then obviously, like, when people just walk over trash and it's just like.
You don't see that? You can't pick that up?
Right.
You can't pick that up.
Now I'm walking past it and I'm having to pick it up. Or, like, when I see a manager doing things that, like, a server should do and it's just like, and they're over there on their phone. Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, that bothers me.
I hate that so
That
bad.
bothers me. That bothers me. Or another thing, man, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
there's so many little things that you don't think about until
real.
It made me think about it because like I said, I started my new job, so it's like I'm trying to come in with better habits, and it had me thinking about like what is something that people do that really irks the hell out of me.
Or like when you the morning bartender and the night bartender doesn't get there like for like they hella late.
Yeah,
they come like
I was guilty for that.
45 minutes late, and you like, come on, bro, like I gotta go.
Yeah, especially you with your daughter because you always like had to go pick her up, like school stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely. I hate being that way because I'm terrible with time. But that used to be me, unfortunately. But I would always call and let people know. I tried at least.
I remember they swapped us because I remember I used to close every Saturday and I mean not Saturday, Sunday. And it closed every Sunday and used to open on Sundays. And they, I don't know, some way they swapped us.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
I was confused.
Then and it was like 5:20. I'm like, where the hell Sydney at, y'all? And he was like, she ain't here. I'm like, no. And then I was like, yo, I'm about to go, man. And I waited till like 5:40. I'm like, I'm waiting 20 more minutes. I get ice and do what I gotta do, but I'm leaving.
I felt so bad that I didn't know I had to work, right? Or something.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah, because they like switched the schedule and I was just used to work. I literally had the same 3 days. So it was like Wednesday, I had 4 days. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's my shift. That's what I know. It wasn't anything that changed except the schedule. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm off, I guess, whatever. Nope. I remember getting a call. I said, what do you mean?
Bro, I was tight. I was like, where's she at, man? I'm trying to go. And I was sick. I was so sick, too. I was like, man, I'm trying to go, bro. I'm like, where's she at?
Yeah, terrible.
And then I told Kenny, like, hey, man, I'm getting up out of here.
Yeah, I remember because I came in and I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. And one of the managers was behind the bar, and I was like, "Oh my god, I felt so bad."
It was that one dude. He got fired.
Yeah.
Man, he needed to get fired.
Was it the one that was on meth?
Nah,
Is that one?
nah. I don't know if I can. He was he
or
was
we
the
thought
manager.
was
No,
allegedly we thought he was.
he was the manager that was gay.
I loved him.
What was his name?
I can't remember. But I loved him. He was terrible though. Terrible
I couldn't
manager.
stand him.
I loved him as a person.
Not because he was gay.
He was terrible at his job.
He was terrible. Then he said inappropriate stuff.
He did all the time.
Like I remember
Starbucks
was right there by us in that hotel. So I'll go like on Saturday mornings. I go get Starbucks, and I was like, "Hey, anybody want Starbucks? I'll go get it." And he was like, "Yeah, can you give me?" He like, "Yeah, can you give me some?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get you some Starbucks." I'm like, "What you want?" He's like, I take my coffee like I like my man, black."
And I'm sure he looked you up and down while he said it.
I'm like, come
he
on,
was
man.
Insane.
You don't have to say that. You could have just literally said a black coffee. Or like the light switch was like, he said the light switch was dirty. And he like, man, those light switches are super dirty. It looked like a whole bunch of men did a whole bunch of orgy with KY jelly.
Yeah, he would say like outrageous out of pocket stuff. It was actually
what?
Wasn't that how he got fired? Like they would just said he was like being inappropriate and stuff.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
He also drank on the job all the time, so that was the thing.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess. I think once you start like really getting into it, it's just so many different things that you see on a daily where it's like, these are really things that people do. And it's like, why?
Hell yeah.
Like the professionalism just out the window. Like, I don't get it.
Hell yeah, man. And I remember it was a time like, hey man, some dude named Charles calling up and he's like, Charles, I haven't seen him since he left me for the other black man.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Doesn't have anything to do with work.
Like, I don't need to know all your personal business like that, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my biggest pet peeve. He got on my goddamn nerves.
He was a lot. He
got on my damn nerves.
Yeah, I really loved him though. I don't know what it was. I really don't.
Cheyenne,
yes. That is what his name was. That was a cute little name.
Cheyenne. That was not his real name, but that's the name he wanted to go by.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
I thought that was his real name.
No, his real name was not Cheyenne.
Oh, that's hilarious.
His real name was like
not Cheyenne.
It was like Sean or something like that.
Oh, I think I do remember that now. My memory is so trash.
Yeah, it was like that. But his real name was not Cheyenne.
Okay. Well, that was good. Good. I'm sure there's so many other pet peeves.
It is.
I'm trying to think of like other little ones that get on my nerves, but we can move on.
It is. It's a lot, man. But it's a lot. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
How I look at it and things. So
yeah,
it's so much that I can't really think about it on the top of my head right now.
It has to like happen. That's
like some of the stuff gotta happen, or another one like when you closing with another bartender, then y'all both just stuck closing, like they taking a sweet ass time.
Yeah. Like, I could be over here finessing a lot of money. Like, please get out of my way so I can make my rounds the way I like working.
No, not that. I'm talking about, like, closing. Like, when y'all trying to
close
up, wipe everything
I thought you meant,
down.
like, when they have already got cut and they're, like, cleaning mad slow. I hate that, too. But, yeah, that, too, like, when we're on just different timelines, like, I'm trying to get... When I'm cleaning,
here. I'm trying to get up out of here.
Yeah, like, I start cleaning, like, an hour, maybe an hour and a half before we close. Because I don't play that. Like, as soon as, like, if we close at 10... As soon as 10:05 hits, I'm out of there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have like a lot of customers, but I'm big on like clean while you go so that at the end it's not looking ridiculous. You're not there till 4 a.m.
Yes, I know exactly what
We've had a lot of 4 a.m. days.
Yes, we have.
Being stuck somewhere.
Oh, for sure.
But I also wanted to kind of like, I know we discussed like things that happen to us or like things that we go through on the daily, but I feel like a lot of people don't actually know us as people.
Okay.
And in terms of like, even related to the bar, like, for instance, one of my questions is, what are your favorite kind of like restaurants or establishments to like go to?
Like to eat and stuff like that?
Like, are you a fine dining person or like a fast casual? Like, what kind of, are
Depend on my mood.
Yeah.
It depends on the mood. Like, I do like Chipotle.
Can't go wrong.
I love Chipotle. I like man, where else do I like? I like this place called Chill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only one in like Grapevine,
Oh, okay. That
and
makes
it's
sense. Yeah.
and another one in Louisville. So
Mm-hmm.
it's only those two. I do like and believe it or not, there's one place it's like Twin Peaks called Knockout.
Okay.
Man, they pizza is really good,
Is
and their
it?
wings is really good.
Good
Yeah,
to know.
so I like those too.
Yeah.
And fine dining wise, I do like fine dining.
Mm-hmm.
I like STK.
I've still, well, I don't eat meat, but
Yeah,
I've never been, but I've always wanted to go because I've heard it's like very like aesthetic in there.
yeah,
I've
it
always,
is. I
oh,
like
okay.
STK. I like
Yeah.
Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris, I have been
I
there
like
once.
Eddie V's.
Yeah. Okay, so you like a steakhouse.
Yeah,
True deal steakhouse. I
yeah.
love that.
Me personally, I feel like if I'm going to do like a fine dining, it's
Steakhouse is
it's a
where, yeah,
steakhouse.
I get that. I get
Like
that.
I don't know. Yeah, me. I know some people. It's like I don't consider like Longhorns and Outback Steakhouses. I'm not saying
Yeah.
they're not
But
good,
some
but
people, yeah,
they're not to me. I feel like those were like high schoolers go to.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I
what
could
about?
see that. I think as someone who did work at Longhorn, well, allegedly, someone who did work there, it's like the actual demographic that comes in, like that's people's like not downing it, but that's people's like celebration place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which I love because it is great there. The food is great, but it's like for me, I don't know. When I go out, if I'm spending my money, I want to spend it for a reason.
you gotta find some hard ass places to go to.
Not really. I can eat anything.
You a vegetarian?
Yes, but misconception is that like most places offer some sort of salad or some sort of like
Impossible
side
Burgers.
option, or now that's on like mini menus. A lot of
Have you ever
places.
tried Burger King's Impossible Burger?
I have actually.
How
It's
was
okay. It's like out of 10, it's probably like a 5.5, 6.
I always want to try it, but I'm not buying it.
You're not gonna like it.
Why?
Well, do you like Burger King Whoppers?
Fuck yeah, I love
Okay.
Burger King.
I don't know. There's just a certain different taste about vegetarian food.
If you ever have Burger King around me and you had an Impossible Burger, break that in half.
Okay.
I gotta try it.
I will. Look, now I'm gonna be like next one, the taste test, Impossible Burger. But no, it's good. I mean, I like it. If I'm craving like a veggie burger or like a whatever burger, and I just want something real quick, I'll get it. I'll get it. But yeah, when I go out to places, if I'm gonna spend my money, and I know I'm already gonna tip like really well, I wanna get the best service I can possible. So I usually do like that mid-level to high when I'm like dining out. So I was just curious because I feel like we talk about like
everything
where
else,
we work.
but a lot of people don't know us.
Yeah,
That's
I have.
what's up.
I mean, feel free to share more. But
Yeah, like okay, like I like all right. So if you want to go for fast food, these are my
Sure.
top 3 fast foods.
Okay.
I like Mickey D's.
Okay.
I like Burger King. I know a lot of people gonna like, what the hell? I love Arby's.
Okay, I've heard a lot of people like finally coming into their truth and like.
I like Arby's.
Yeah.
I do like Arby's.
They're admitting it now.
But low key, another reason why I like Arby's. There's nobody never in there. So
That's
I can go
true.
right there.
And it's gonna be fresh every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. That's true.
I like Arby's, and then like places like I like you sit in but still order. I like Chipotle. I like Fuzzies.
Okay. I don't think that's the taco place, right?
Yeah, I like
I don't think I've
Fuzzies.
been there.
They're pretty good.
And
I like Torchy's tacos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Torchy's good.
Yeah.
They have, like we were talking about, the Impossible Beyond, all that stuff. They have something like that there.
Okay.
It's really good.
And the places that I usually go, like with my boys and stuff like that, like we watching the game or just just shooting the shit, link up. We probably go like Twin Peaks.
Makes sense.
Yo, believe it or not, a lot of people down Twin Peaks because the like how the establishment is, but man, their food is amazing.
Is it?
It's amazing.
I feel like I've only been once and it was not memorable.
Man,
But
Twin
again,
Peaks food
vegetarian,
is
so
amazing. I
yeah.
love Twin Peaks food.
Okay.
What else?
Are you a Buffalo Wild Wings guy or no? That's played out. You remember when Buffalo Wild Wings was the place that everybody used to go? Oh. Never mind. Okay, moving on. So, what's your favorite drink to make? Because I know like you don't get the option or you don't choose to taste your drinks and stuff. But like when it comes down to the process of making a drink, what is your favorite?
Like a signature drink or the drink that I'll just make up?
Both. We got time. Might as
yeah.
well.
I do like making old fashions. I don't know what it is.
That's everybody's go-to answer.
Like old fashioned, because they like super.
Yeah, 3 ingredients.
Yeah, 3
Stir it,
ingredients.
call it a
Stir
day.
it. Like I like making old fashions,
Mm-hmm.
and it's easy to mess up on an old fashioned. So if somebody compliments your old fashioned and they like it and they keep coming back because of your old fashioned, hey man, that's how you know you did your thing.
Yeah.
Like when we was working at that one spot, that guy, he like, hey man, I only come back for your old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you was bartending. You was like, hey, can I? He's like, nah, I'm here for his old fashioned. He's like, I make the same damn old fashioned.
We do. It's the same recipe. I promise you. But there is a technique. Like you probably put love into it. I didn't. I was just at that point I hated my life.
So what I did was I put a little a little more simple syrup, for a little bit more simple syrup than it needs to be, and I usually did like 4 splashes of bitters instead of 3.
I always do 4.
Yeah.
I love the bitter taste of Angostura.
Yeah, so you got that bitter, then you got that little bit of simple syrup in there, so that little bitter sweet taste, and you got that liquor in there, then
balances out nice. Yeah, it's one of those drinks. Because I'm an old-fashioned drinker. That's my go-to
I used to
drink.
drink old-fashioned when I drink, too.
I feel like that's everybody's go-to. Like, when you get into bartending, it's like you're either a shot person or you have just, like, one signature drink that everybody has to know how to make perfectly for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're, like, particular.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, old-fashions are definitely one of those. It's, like, it's simple enough that you can, like, really mess it up easily.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. And another one that I just use, that I would just make up. I probably would have to go with that tequila one with the orange. I don't know why, but when we was working together, a lot of people love that. They love that orange drink, and I used to get so damn mad. I want to taste it. I want to see how the shit was, man. I'm like, I want to.
Yeah.
I bet this is fire because a lot of people are like, wanted it.
Yeah.
But I can't even try it. I used to get tight about that.
Right.
All the time.
But I got free taste, so it is what it is, That's what I loved about working with you is you would always come to me and be like, can you taste this? Yes, I love that. I'm like,
try this out
of course I can. Absolutely.
What about you? What's your drinks?
So, of course, old-fashioned, like I said, every bartender, I think that's like their go-to to make. And surprisingly, I know they're so annoying, but like espresso martinis and lemon drops for some reason.
Why?
It's something for me, I'm like a words of affirmation ass bitch. So it's like when I make a really good lemon drop or espresso and I see the satisfaction on somebody's face, it just makes it like it's tedious work, obviously. It's annoying as fuck to make. So please don't order too many, but it's annoying, but it's like, I don't know, for me, it's like, I like seeing people enjoy what I've made.
But I hate it
making, I know. It's very annoying.
What you call that?
Lemon drops?
No, not lemon drops. I didn't care about.
Yeah.
The
espressos?
Yes.
Yeah, because you got to shake them a lot longer.
Oh my God. Or I hate like when people wanted chocolate syrup and all of that.
The first place we worked, they were big on like, do the syrup and mix absolute vanilla.
I used to lie and be like, oh, bro, we out of it.
Yeah.
I used to smooth lie. We don't got to mix.
That's why I prefer working at places that already have a cold brew concentrator, espresso mix.
Then it's easy.
Yeah.
I just hate how the tins are like dirty as hell with it.
I know. You really got to like run them under multiple streams of water. Like it's annoying. It's just a mess, but I don't know. Something about like the satisfaction of seeing the foam and then doing the 3 beans.
Not
It's just,
me.
I love
Not
it.
I.
Okay.
I can if I can avoid that, I would.
Mhm.
Like, oh, when I worked at Fridays,
Uh-huh.
man, we used to have this drink called mudslide,
Mhm.
and it was ice cream,
Yeah.
Bailey's, Kahlua,
Yeah.
and vodka in it, and you have to put it in a blender.
Yeah, I was
Then
gonna
you
say
have
it
to
was
get the chocolate.
frozen.
Yeah, you have to get the chocolate syrup moving around in that cup.
Mhm.
And I never forget somebody ordered 6 of them things.
No. Immediate no. Sorry.
Somebody.
Do 3, and then maybe in 10 minutes I'll get another 3.
That's when you
But
need like the ice cream machine, but it just cranks out the drink for you.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, like
that's what we need.
yeah.
But
Oh,
most places,
I
unfortunately.
also remember when I was 20, like these firstly 21 years old girls
Mhm.
walked in and they all ordered, like, it was 9 of them. They all ordered different flavor mojitos. Man, I
No.
ran to the back and I grabbed that bag of mojito and I threw that bitch on top of the cooler
So that nobody could find
yeah,
it. Oh, we
it-
out. I'm sorry.
yeah. And I went to I'm like, hey man, we ate, but that shit backfired on me because they
Mhm.
all ordered frozen margaritas. I was like,
Either way, you're fucked. At least you can kind of like, I mean, I guess for both.
no, because they wanted swirls.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say you did say they all wanted different syrup, so that's very unfortunate.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, I should have just stuck with the damn mojito.
Right.
Cause that blender, then you gotta wash it, clean it, throw it
Mhm.
back in there, wash it, clean it, throw it back
Mhm.
in there. I'm like, come
It's too
on.
much. It's too much.
I don't get why people order these bull drinks.
Because they're not gonna get you lit at all. Like at all. I promise you.
We don't got a margarita machine, so why do you even want it in the blender?
Right.
Like, it's no
not.
point.
It's gonna be watered down, diluted, not good.
Yeah, then you gonna. It's not enough tequila in
Yeah.
here with no shit.
Right.
It's watered down.
Right. Got you.
Like, duh.
Mhm. So sticking on the theme of like getting to know us.
Mhm.
So like we've mentioned multiple times, and we're gonna kind of slide this in a little bit, but you mentioned, a few times that, you are sober behind the bar. So I was just wondering, because I'm sure we do have a few sober viewers, I'm sure.
Mhm.
So how for you do you navigate like being a bartender and being sober, and like how does that work for you? Or was it hard to kind of like do that?
Not as hard as you think, because a
Mhm.
lot of people think, because I'm around alcohol and stuff, and they think that like I'm tempted by it. In reality, I'm really not.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I do want to sit here and like, damn, I would like to try this,
Yeah.
but that's about it. It's never to the point that I'm going to sit here and like I ever came close to jeopardizing it. The
Mhm.
reason is I'm busy.
Right.
So my
That's
mind is
true.
on other stuff. My mind is on making money.
Yeah.
So I'm just making these drinks. So I got other things that's going on. So when I'm always constantly moving around and constantly busy,
Yeah.
it doesn't, really.
Affect you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't really. I don't really think about it like that.
Mhm.
So
That's nice.
and me bartending, I don't really get stressed out from
Mhm.
it. Like
Yeah.
bartending really never stressed me out.
It
And
really
the only
doesn't.
time that I really want to drink is like when I got stressed out.
Yeah. Okay, so
But
that makes sense.
yeah, bartending never, because it's really not that deep. You got
Right.
to bounce the hell up out of here any damn way. So
These people are not gonna matter when you get home. And like you said, we're focused on really making money. Like they can have an attitude, they can
yeah,
be
you're gonna
terrible,
bounce
but
in a little bit. So what's the point of I'm gonna
very true.
get mad at you and stuff
Yeah.
like so.
I've just always been curious because like we just mentioned, I always noticed, obviously I try your drinks, and like you just mentioned like,
Mhm.
thanks, I want to try that. So I've always just wondered like how that felt for you. I don't think we've ever like had a conversation like that. So I was just curious.
Yeah, like and like when cause I managed,
hmm
and then it was too much. Especially after the pandemic and me stopping drinking, it was too much. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I got to step away so I can get my mind right. Then I went to bartending. So when I went to bartending, I was like three, I don't know, I was 4 months sober at the time
Okay, so
when I started bartending. And
yeah.
a lot of people were telling me, like, I don't think you should do that. You're gonna fall into temptation. Nah, not one time. Cause like I said, I knew where my mind was at. I knew what, you know, the goal was. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to drink. And I don't really think out of these 3 years, me being alcohol free, I don't really think I had any moment of really falling into that temptations
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, I can't tell you, like, cause I know what led me up to not to drink no more, and the shit that I
Yeah.
went through, like, you know what I'm saying, like what I
Yeah.
went through.
So reflecting back on that kind of
Yeah, I
helps.
always keep that. Like,
Mhm.
I always, you know, like one of my closest friends, he always say, man, like, keep your hell in your front pocket. So
Yeah.
that's what helped me go through bartending. That's what
That's good.
that's
I
what
love learning little things like that.
yeah, that's what also gets me through in life.
Mhm.
Is just keeping my hell in my front pocket. You know, that's the best advice that I think I got. And, like, you know, one of my closest friends told me that. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the closest friend.
yeah,
Love that.
Oh yeah, shout out to Derek. You know, yeah. But
Derek.
what about you in the transition of the meat eating?
So for me, it was very easy. I did cold turkey. So at first it kind of started off as like a challenge. Like I was like, oh, let me do like a little week of it. Cause I think going on 9 years now, something crazy like that. I can't even think of the actual number, but
Can't do it.
it's something crazy. So back then it was like all those little challenges going on. People, you know, I was fresh out of high school. I was working at McDonald's of all places. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this little challenge. I did the week, turned into a month. And then it kind of was like, oh, do I really need meat? Like, I'm not
Yes.
missing it. Anyway, I was like, I'm not missing the meat part of the meal. So, like, whatever. And yeah, it's been history since then. So, you know, it wasn't hard for me because I
When you
was
did
very
eat
picky.
meat, what was your like go-to meat that you ate? I never asked you that. Like, what?
Chicken.
That's it.
Yeah, I was I was very picky. So I was
You don't miss chicken?
No, not really. Like sometimes I'll smell something like specifically bacon. I know bacon is not good, but like
I
or
hate
good for
bacon.
you or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I would get a whiff of that's different.
Yeah,
that's cute. Oh yeah, he's giving me a time signal. Thank you so much.
Oh, for that.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I was just like I was very picky, like just chicken. I also didn't like seafood and didn't like fish already, so that was like nothing. So it was really just getting rid of chicken and bacon. But with that being said, we do have a little what?
You want me to do it?
It don't matter.
You got it. All right. Oh, before we start this,
What's that?
I just want to let everybody know that, you know, and I think pretty soon that me and Sydney still going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this podcast also, but I'm going to be doing a sports podcast with a friend. It's going to be called The Update.
Fun.
Also, yeah, you can be. I'm going to definitely.
I don't know nothing about no sports.
But it's going to be. Well, the main thing is reason it's called The Update is about, you know, you're going to get some sports in there. You're going to get updates on some trends. You're going to get updates about relationship goals and stuff like that, about a lot of things on there. So you can come on there also.
Fun.
I definitely would love to have you on there also.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
So that's coming out soon. And also, you know, I do want to apologize for you guys for like 2 Wednesdays ago that we did not drop that episode on a Wednesday. There's a lot of technical difficulties in an episode that me and Sydney really didn't feel like that was a good episode to put out for you guys. I didn't feel like that was good, and we didn't feel like that was good enough for you guys. We didn't want to put that out, and we didn't want to give you guys some bad footage or anything like that. We just want to make sure that everything that we drop is good. Everything is good content and everything. So that's why it didn't drop. We do apologize about that. And so because of that, you guys will be getting an extra episode from us because of that. Yeah. So we'll be dropping an extra episode. And also, I mentioned this group up before. They called the Golden Handcuffs. Their episode is going to be dropping, please, September 4th. They're going to be dropping out pretty soon. So stay tuned for them. Look out for them. All right.
Awesome. So we have something fun today, something different. Mr. Chris here was scrolling and he's like, why don't we do something fun? So we have the one chip challenge. I'm like already shaking. I did bring milk. Can you pass me? Because So, how do you open it? Thank you. Sorry. So yes, we did bring milk. Because we're both. Well, I'm nervous at least. I'm terrified.
But you gotta put that glove on.
The glove is crazy.
Yeah, you can't touch your eye.
Oh my goodness. So I'm really shaking. Oh, you got the chocolate one. I love
The
that.
half gallon is wild. Though.
Yeah, no, literally hold it up. Oh, they can see it. Good. The half gallon chocolate milk is crazy.
Well, hey man, I've been looking on YouTube and shit. I was scared.
And I'm so ghetto in my damn carnival cup. Like what? But yeah, so we do have the Carolina Reaper. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And the Trinidad Scorpion. So I'm already shaking. I'm already nervous. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff.
I'm putting my glove on.
I'm just gonna open it so that I don't have trouble. I'm shaking like a leaf.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Fudge. Look, I'm shaking. So we did leave it for the end on purpose. So hopefully this goes well.
The glove is like twice the size of your hand.
No, literally. But yes.
Is it open?
Yeah. Are you nervous?
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do the smallest bite. I'm shaking.
I'm not. We're gonna do a half a chip.
I'm not doing a half of chip.
Oh, shit.
It feels hot. I can already it's. Okay.
Cheers to it.
Cheers. I'm
All
doing.
right.
It looks like a Dorito,
All right.
but I know it's gonna hurt.
Doesn't taste like one.
All right.
Oh gosh. Okay. I can taste it already.
It's not. The taste isn't great.
No. Is it? Oh.
That shit
Oh. Whoa. Why?
Man, this is nothing. I do this.
It's actually.
It's,
I don't know if more.
oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say I don't know.
Oh, shit, that hit me.
I was gonna say I didn't know if more was coming, and then
Oh.
it literally came while saying
Oh,
that.
my God. Oh. Hey, give me some water. Please,
Oh,
get
it's
that water.
still hot.
Get the water.
Oh, Spider, you want a little bite?
I'm good. I've already done it.
Oh, we.
I did it like the week before the kid died from doing it.
What?
You didn't hear about that? It's a different chip now. But yeah, there was a kid that died from eating one of those.
I can't even. Oh,
Oh.
my gosh.
Oh.
It's not. Well, you did do half. Yeah, that's why I said do a little bit. I'm good now. Am I?
It doesn't last terribly long.
No, like I feel it, like in the back where I initially licked the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, as I'm fighting for my life. You okay? I could do another round of that.
Oh no.
Chris, please. This men are so dramatic. Do I want a little bit more? No, I don't. It still does burn, but it's not unbearable for me.
Yeah, Chris is sweating.
Chris is going through it. Aww. Wait, how much in total did you do? The whole thing? Now, why? Meanwhile, let me hold mine up so you can see the smallest bite that I took. No wonder he's fighting for. I can't even. I'm still shaking. No wonder you're fighting for your life. Look at my bite. I don't know if you see that corner.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all can have that. Thank you, though. Whoever your brand is.
Packy.
Yep. Aw, okay. Well, with that being said, we will end it here. Yeah, come on.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a nice one.
Okay. So again, we release every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. He's literally running to the bathroom. Catch us next time. Bye.